The battle is over, but the night hasn't ended. The gates fall, the walls break, and Rome enters. Fire spreads across the city, homes collapse into ash. The men who fought are cut down where they stand. Those who run are hunted. Those who surrender are finished just the same. Steel decides quickly. And then, something worse begins. If death came quickly for them, why were you left alive? The streets don't belong to the people anymore. They belong to the victors. Doors are forced open. Footsteps move from house to house. Nothing is private now. Nothing is protected. You hear voices, closer, louder. You hide, barely breathing, holding on to whatever is left of your world. But the truth is, there is nowhere left to run. In a city that has fallen, who decides what happens to you and why? Not everyone is killed. Some are kept. The young, the strong, the ones who can still be used. Children are pulled away, confused, crying. Mothers reach out, but they are held back. No explanations, no mercy, just separation. And just like that, families don't break, they disappear. If you are still alive, what are you being saved for? Morning comes, but it doesn't feel like a new day. Smoke still rises. The city feels empty. You're standing in a line now, surrounded by others who have lost everything. No one is screaming anymore. No one is fighting, because something inside them has already been taken. Eyes empty, faces still. You don't speak, because it doesn't matter anymore. Because now, you're not waiting to be saved. You're waiting to be chosen. And when someone chooses you, what exactly are they choosing you for? You're being watched, counted,
Soldiers,
sorted,
take these citizens away.
separated.
Let us go. Move.
Not for who you are,
Clear.
but for what you can be used for. A hand lifts your face. Look up. For a second, everything stops. In that moment,
No more.
someone decides
now.
your entire
I
life.
can't.
No questions, no control. And the worst part isn't fear. It's realizing your life now belongs to someone else. If your life belongs to someone else, what part of you is still yours? The city that was once yours becomes something you'll never see again. Some are marched away, some are taken elsewhere. No one explains where, no one tells you why. Children grow quieter with each step. They stop asking questions, because no one answers. And slowly, they stop remembering what life felt like before this. When memory starts to fade, do you lose your past or yourself? Days pass, or maybe months. You stop counting. You wake up, not where you belong, doing things you never chose. You speak when
Please,
told.
attend to
You
your duties
move
at once.
when told. You
Go now,
exist
and do not delay.
for someone else. Your name fades. Your past fades. You're alive, but your life isn't yours anymore. If you are alive, but nothing is yours, are you still living or just existing? Some pain leaves marks, and some doesn't. Some stories are written, and some are buried. Not because they didn't happen, but because no one wanted to hear them. because it's easier to celebrate victory than to remember what it cost. But silence doesn't erase truth. It hides it. If no one speaks about it, does the suffering disappear or just become invisible? She survived. But survival wasn't the same as being saved. Rome moved on. The empire grew. History celebrated. But she carried a story no one ever asked about. A life that continued but never truly returned. Because when Rome won, it didn't just take a city. It took something no one could ever give back. If everything that made you you is taken, what exactly survives? Rome moved on. History celebrated. But stories like this were never meant to be remembered. This is Rome as an empire, where we uncover the truths hidden behind glory. If you want to see the real face of Rome, the one history doesn't show, subscribe to Whispered Verdicts, because this is just the beginning. And if this is what history hid, how many more truths are still buried?